on behalf of the Department of Psychology, I take this opportunity to extend the vote of thanks for this session. And I would want to begin with the very beginning, I would say. Before I tend to start with anything, I would really want to thank the three central universities, Central University of Punjab, Central University of Tamil Nadu, and Central University of Haryana, for coming in collaboration with the Department of Psychology for organizing this conference. I would also like to thank for the sponsorship to DIPR, DRDO, and ICSSR, without which the things that we are seeing today would have never been possible. I would now next would want to thank the ones who are in-house. So before the encouragement, nothing is possible without the encouragement of the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Battu Satyanarayana. We know that how busy he is all the time. We had waited for him, and he also rushed to the venue to be with us. So we understand, and we really acknowledge and appreciate the kind of involvement that he shows with all kind of activities which are happening in the university. We thank you, sir. Another one, the most important person here in the university, registrar of the university, Professor Biradar. He is also seen in all of the events which are happening around, and make it a point that he is present in all of those with the academic bent of mind. So we thank you, sir. Coming from the Central University of Haryana, I think that it's been a lot of pressure that we have put for the Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Vishwanand Yadav. With a very short notice, he prepared himself to be the Chief Guest, and I know that how much pressurizing it is, but he very willingly accepted it, and then delivered a very, very nice next lecture. Thank you very much, sir. I think that without the guidance of our Dean, Professor Chanaveen, nothing is possible, and he's always there and omnipresent everywhere. Like you just tell him, and he keeps us encouraged. He always keep us encouraging, you have to organize this, and even his department is always doing lot many activities, seeing to which we also learn lot many things, and he's always there to extend his support. We thank you, sir. Our newly joined head of the department, Professor Vijayendra Pandey, he is very optimistic person, and though this process was going on, but he has never, withdrew from the process that I had actually come in between, and then it is difficult to support. But he was always there, and he is with his optimistic mindset. I thank you, sir, for being there. Coming to the one who had been all behind this, Professor Romit John, our former head. It was because of his push only, I think, that this conference has actually happened. So he always kept us encouraging, and it is the culture of the department that he has made, because we had last two conferences, and in continuation to which that we have been having this third international conference. So we will try from our side the level best to continue with this legacy and keep on improvising in our best possible effort. So thank you very much, sir, as the guiding light of the department and setting the stones and the foundation for us to be doing what we are doing now. Thank you very much, sir. I would want to extend my gratefulness for the Department of Music and for the Department of Mass Media. They had always been there, whichever program that we organize, they are there throughout the sessions. And I know that how difficult it is for them, because many events are happening in the university, and they have to be a part of it. Thank you very much for the faculties coming from both the department. Without you, I think the beginning and the end will not be possible. Thank you very much. I take this opportunity to also thank the other faculty members who have come from the different departments of the universities, from the University of Central University of Karnataka, and as well as coming from different institutes like IIT Bhilai, CUH, Central University of Tamil Nadu, and Central University of Punjab. You have taken the time and traveled such a distance to be with us. Thank you very much for that. And I also would want to extend the gratitude to the dignitaries and the keynote speakers who have come from all over the places of India to be a part of this conference and share their expertise with the students and the participants. Thank you very much. The list is very long. I would really want to extend my thanks to the research scholars, students, technical and non-technical staff for supporting us in organizing this session. And coming to the last but not the least, it is not possible if the convener is not there. We may have a great idea about the things happening, but until unless somebody is not shouldering the responsibility, we might have not seen what we are seeing today. So Dr. Ravinder Kumar, I think that he deserves a huge round of applause for putting up the things together. Though he has the experience of only 1 year, that he is a very courageous person to take the dive and then be present what we are seeing today. Thank you very much. In case if I have forgotten something or somebody, please forgive me, and we really appreciate your presence, and we look forward to the support that you will be giving us for the 2 days of the conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. That brings us to the end of the inaugural program. Thank you, dignitaries, for graciously presiding over the inaugural program for us. Thank you.
Someone, if I don't have the number, then you imagine how our life is. So, we should not taxicate ourselves for everything. We should also, earlier we used to write the numbers in our diary, every number we note down, and looking at the diary, we used to call the people. But now, that habit, we lost that habit. So then everything is, we are storing, and if you lost your mobile, then you lose everything. Sometimes if anyone calls you, if you don't get the name, you'll ask, you don't remember, or you cannot, just what we cannot say, whatever he is telling, you don't remember the person who is calling you. Whatever he says, you say, who are you, who are you? Because we are habituated towards his name. If he comes to his name, then immediately we will recognize. So that is the situation today. Now we are calling it as a global village. Now we can travel to America within no time, or we can call, or we are using the WhatsApp calls. So we can talk with each other by looking at each other, but we are forgetting to interact with our neighbors. So why our Vishwanath Yadavji told, sit together, eat together. Even we are sitting together, are we really interacting with each other? Again, we get the phone call, or again, this WhatsApp call, or WhatsApp message, or social media. Even sitting together, everyone is busy with that one. They don't interact with each other. That is why, as Srinivir has told, we are losing our personal relations. Within the family also, we don't find time to interact with our brother or sister or mothers, fathers, parents. No one. Because we are busy with our mobiles. We are busy with the WhatsApp calls or WhatsApp messages. So this is it. Today we are living in this situation. We are not finding, we can say, we don't have time. What we are doing. And also, our Vishwanath is told that read the books. We are losing the habit of reading the books. Now the newspapers circulation has come down. Do you know it? Because no one is going through the newspapers nowadays. Everyone is only going through these WhatsApp calls or message or YouTube or whatever may be. They are only going through the smartphones. The paper circulation has come down. And even books also no one is referring, no one is going through it. In one of the interview for the selections, when I asked the candidates for the which book you are following, I am following the YouTube. I am preparing from this. Lot of lessons are available. This is the that is the answer given by some of the candidates who are facing the interviews. for the selection of the assistant professors. Just imagine what will happen to the future. What is so here? Lot of information will be available in the book. And when we talk about, if we give the lecture, we don't reflect everything from the book. We give some gist of that content. If you go through that one, that will not improve your knowledge. Always it is better to have a reading habit, go through the books, refer the books, and you refer the journals. And also, do you know this everything is transmitting from one place to other place. There also, along with this one, that also have the health effect. That is, it also gives the different kinds of rays. That is, even UV rays, also it reflects. If you go through the screen, the computer screen, or you go through the textbook, you just observe how much strain if you witness, you will suffer from the monitoring the screen, and if you go through the textbook, where you will have the more strain and stress, textbook or screen, because the light reflects on your eyes. That will also affect. And if because of this we are not moving anywhere, everything we are getting from through e-marketing. Even we are forgetting to walk minimum. So we are not doing any exercise. That also affects our health. So these are all the effects of the other effects of the digital era. So therefore now this is in the right time, right topic has been taken by the Department of the Psychology. Really this is useful for everyone. I hope the experts who have come from the different places and even through the online, whatever they deliver, definitely that will be useful to the youngsters, particularly the students. In this conference, you concentrate on this. Don't attend any conference only for the sake of conference. Or someone will attend only for the sake of the certificate. Okay, I attended so and so seminar and conference. Whenever a conference are organized that will benefit everyone, you can learn many things from the experienced persons who deliver lectures here and who are presenting papers with a lot of research. They wrote a lot of, submitted a lot of abstracts, and the experienced persons, the experts who deliver the lecture, you listen to them and make this a real seminar and get benefit out of it. So with this, I once again congratulate the Department of Psychology for organizing a right topic on right time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking and engaging talk with real-life examples. I'm sure your message has reached the audience and sparked self-reflection.
Gave the inspiration for the nuclear and biological age to grow incremental improvement in technology, and that has evolved more complex from Stone Age to the high-tech bone tools to the hadron collider, that is the God's particle. By the end of the 20th century, computer and internet technologies had achieved the status of a primary medium of communication, individual as well as national developments. Nowadays, digital technology such as computers, smartphones, Internet of Things, Internet of Senses, artificial intelligence, and other digital screens, these are the latest ones, are becoming an integral part of everyday life in business, education, industry, professional and personal domains. These technologies provide tremendous benefits to everyone. The effects of digital technology on individuals and society has been a topic of debate and research. More recent researches suggest that users of digital technology are growing for government, business, health, or educational information and entertainment, video games, chats, email, and messaging. Of course, digitalization was meant to make our life easy, but in last decade, the digital world has emerged in a shape which covers the every aspects of life, including food, shelter, and clothes, where internet is having a huge control on our daily life. When we all are saying last good night and first good morning to our smartphone self as a best companion of ourselves. So thank you very much. So again, please sit together. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving us a deep insight into what digital detoxification is, and for also giving us practical strategies on how we could digitally detox. Thank you once again. I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor and the dignitaries on the dais to kindly release the abstract book.
Thank you all. I invite Professor Channavir RM, Dean School of Social and Behavioral Sciences, to deliver his talk.
Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Bhattu Satyanarayana, Registrar, Professor R.R. Biradar, Professor Vishwanand Yadav, Professor Vijayendra Pandey, Dr. Ravindra, Dr. Akriti, my senior friend Professor Rumet John, and all the dignitaries, students of psychology and other departments. Psychology being very dynamic department, always engaged in academic activities. This is one testimony to that. Students, teachers, always engaged in doing more, whether it is teaching, research, engagement with students, trainings, skill development trainings, conferences, and all that. And dynamism of the new entrants. So I wish all the best for all the delegates on this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now welcome Professor R.R. Biradar, Registrar, Central University of Karnataka, to deliver his talk.
Very good afternoon to all of you. Respected President of today's third international conference, Professor Bhattu Satyanarayana, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Central Institute of Karnataka, and Chief Guest of the today's function, Dr. Vishwananda Yadav, Professor Department of Psychology, Central Institute of Haryana, and Vijayendra Pandey, Professor and Head of the Department of Psychology, and Professor Chanveer, Dean of School of Social and Social Behavior, Behavioral Science and of Central Institute of Karnataka, and the convener of this program, Professor Ravindra Kumar and Akrut Srivastav, and all resource person invited from different places, and faculty members of the Department of Psychology and other departments, and participants from different universities, institutions, and also my student friends. At the very outset, I congratulate Dr. Ravindra Kumar and his colleague headed by Vijendra Pandey for having organized 3 days international conference. Please give a big hand to the organizer of this conference and his colleague. That too involving 4 important central university of this country. So it's really a marathon exercise inviting young and energetic resource persons in one platform to discuss on a very important issues, that is digital detox and well-being capital. That's basically happiness, human happiness. Friends, as Viswananda Yadav sir rightly said that this digitalization is rising and it is contributing to the development of the economy, but at the same time it has some adverse impact on the mental health or psychological well-being of the people who are making use of it. But that doesn't mean that we should not detox it. We cannot give it up. It has use of digital platforms has become part and parcel of our life. One of the important revolutionary changes that we have seen in the 21st century is digitalization, growing digitalization. See, across the globe, if I look at the figures, if I saw the report released by some scientific institution, at the global level, around 5.3 billion people make use of internet. And at the all India level, it is around 692 million people make use of internet, accounting for almost 49% of the people make use of internet for various purposes. And if you look at the YouTube users at the global level, it is 2,514 million people make use of YouTube. In our country, it is around 467 people make use of YouTube, accounting for 32%. And as far as Facebook is concerned, at the global level, 3.3 billion people make use of Facebook. And in India, it is around 314 million people, accounting for 33% make use of Facebook. So among all the more than 28 digital platforms, Facebook is the largest platform used by the people, followed by YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram, WeChat. There are many, more than 28 platforms are there, digital platforms are there. So friends, nowadays, the use of this social media, which includes Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and linked education, Snapchat, Twitter and all, has been rising quite significantly. Of course, it has a lot of beneficial impact. One of the important driver of Indian economy is also this one, digitalization. So as per the recent estimate, this digital economy in India contribute around 11% of the total GDP. So we have around $3.75 trillion of GDP, but out of 3.75, 11% comes from this digital economy, through all use of digital platforms for economic purpose. So digital economy, digitalization has lots of benefits. It is one of the driver of e-commerce. E-commerce is increasing quite significantly. And you can also see lots of job creations. Say as of now, 4.9 million people are employed in this digital, in different platforms of digitals. And it also one of the important instrumental for financial inclusion. We talk about increasing financial inclusion. So for financial inclusion, these digital platforms are very, very important. And similarly, increased digital payments, cashless economy. There has been a rapid increase in the digital payments. And we can also see, we can also provide good e-governance and e-health we are talking about, e-medicines we are talking about. So friends, in each and every corner of our life, this use of digital platforms are increasing at a rapid rate. Use over this digital detox. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.